Hello everyone, welcome to today's session. The topic for today is CSS Basic Properties. We will start with the text properties first. So properties are basically used in CSS to beautify your text. We have different properties for text, different properties for border, different properties for the list. Let's look at it in the detail. So the first one is CSS Basic Properties. In that we have the first one, text. So what all things you can do on your text, I'll explain you with the help of these properties. First is you can change the color. If you want to change the color of your text, you're going to use color property. If you have to give certain distance between the lines, we use line height property. That is for the lines. And for spacing, it is between the characters. So line height is between the sentences, letter spacing is between characters. If you want to give space between your characters, you are going to use letter spacing. Then we have text align property. Text align property is used to align your text in different directions. So if you want it in the right, you will take alignment as a right. If you want it in the center, you will take it as a center. So that depends what is your requirement. In the same way, we have text decoration. So consider you want to decorate your text, we have certain values fixed. See, there is a category for values also written. You can use only from this mentioned values. You can't add something new on your own. They have predefined values. So these all options you have from which you will choose and decorate your text or do any kind of property. So if you don't want to do any decoration, you can specify none. You can give the underline. You can do a lot on it. You can try all the values. I'll show you the basic ones. Then we have text indent. So it is used to indent the first line of a text in an element. You can either specify length in it or you can just specify percentage directly. That is also possible. Text transform. So if you talk about transformation of text, it is going to decide how you want your elements to look. You want your letters in uppercase, lowercase, or you want how it is written. If you have written first alphabet as uppercase and then everything as the lowercase, then you will write in such a way and it will execute in such a way. That is the thing about text properties. Now let's look at the next category, that is the list properties. We have seen list in the previous sessions, how list is created. We have seen how list style also works. List style type we have done. First is the list style. So if you want to style the image, you want to give the position, you can put list style type, you can do everything in this. Otherwise the categories are image. So if you don't want bullet or circle around your list element, you can also give any image around it. That is also possible. For that you have to use list style image. If you want to put certain image, you will give URL of that image, the link of that image. And if you don't want it, you can just say none. List style position. So where you want this list item maker to be, it should be inside, outside, inherit. There are 3 values given for it. You should just type and see what is working for your list better. Then the last thing is list style type. This one we have already seen in the previous tutorials, but then we'll still repeat that. If it is unordered, you give disk, circle, none or square. But if it is ordered list, you can give alpha, upper alpha, lower Greek, all these things are possible. The numbers, the Roman numbers, everything is possible with the list. Now I'll go to the code. Let's start with the list. And also for the text properties, I have already written the text file. I'll show you. Text formatting. Okay, so this is the text formatting. What we have done is in the style, I have written in H1 the text properties, and in style tag I have styled it. So what all things I've styled, I have given the color, I've specified what color I want. I have given the alignment as a center because I want it in the center. Then I have given the text decoration. I want underline to be there on the element, the sentence. That is why I have written underline. Then I have written text to transform lowercase. That is why if you write lowercase, all your alphabets will be in the lowercase. for intent, I have given 80 pixel from where it should start. That is the thing which this property is specifying. For letter spacing, I want 4 pixel space. And line height, if I add any other sentence, this should be the line height. But for now, we don't have any other sentence. This is the list one. Let me open the code for text. Let me show you the output for the text. Text formatting. Okay, you can see the properties which are mentioned are executed. The color is the red. It is in the center. Then it has underlined. It has spacing also. So it is getting executed according to the properties which we have mentioned. You can change the property values as per your requirement. I would recommend you to try on different values and see how your program is working, because that is how programming works. You should be creative with your work. Now let's look at list property. So in list, what I have done is, we have seen how to create a list using, I'll still explain again. So we give unordered list, open the tag, close the unordered list tab. Now this class, to specify, I want different classes to be there because I want to style them separately. That is why I'm using a term called class. So this is my class name. This is the selector thing which we are using inside list. Then I close my unordered list. What we do inside this, we give list items. We put item using li tag. Next is ordered list. I have again given it as a class because we have 2 separate lists and we want to style separately. So you can see I have added the items using li tag. Now let's look at the properties. So for unordered list dot a, I just want to style this class as a square. So I have written it as a square ul dot a. Unordered list dot class name, that is a. Then we have ordered list dot c. Why we have written unordered list dot c? Because we just want to style this one, this class, not the below d one. That is why if you want to style both of them, we can just do OL and do this thing. We don't need to put dot C. This is to make you understand, if you want to style one particular list, how it is done. Now for unordered list, we need image to be there. So what we do with the image? You will write list style image URL. You will put your image URL inside this. Whatever image you want. I have not added an image for now. Then we have position. For ul.a. For this we have given inherit position. Let me show you the property to understand how it works. So you can see the square is coming up. The list is also inheriting. Then we can see for this, whatever we specified just for this table ABCD to be there, it is coming for that. For this we couldn't specify. We have not specified anything. So it's giving us the default values. So that is how list properties work. Again, I want you to experiment with the list properties, create different lists, try to give the different stylings and see how it is working for you. Thank you so much.